Hello YouTube, it's Tootie, it's a Sunday, it is to me anyway. That can only mean one thing, it's probably a Wednesday. Yeah, I've been a bit delayed with the old vid uploading and stuff. It's just, after I make these, then I have to sort of edit them. Not a great deal of editing, you know, that's not my forte. They have to be uploaded, and by the time all that's gone on, it's another day's gone by, so then, as a Monday at work, it's kind of like, can't be bothered to do anything more with it. So by Tuesday or when, I think, well, I'll just upload it Wednesday. So happy Wednesday, everybody. It might be before then. You watch, I'll get it up today now. But yeah, it's a Sunday here. It's been booting. It's not been great, but there we go. Booted later. Not a great deal. I'm not expecting this video to go on too long, but it probably will do. Oh, we're all good. I am been in the wars, so if I start wincing a little bit or shuffling, it's because I've hurt me back. Been doing my garden. I mentioned I was doing my garden before, and I sort of did it yesterday. Thought, yeah, whatever, I'm done for the day. Chilled out, got off the booter, went to the booter. I can't remember what it was. Looking around, bent over, and I was just like, "Ow, that fucking hurts." And it's just been throbbing ever since. So yeah, in a little bit of discomfort, must admit. Right just above your kidneys. Probably my kidneys are failing actually, with my liver. Something like that. Yeah, it's your kidneys, isn't it? Right just above your hip. And goes up behind my shoulder blade. Just getting old. I'm an old git. I hope everybody else is okay. Anyway, we are hurtling towards play. What else is going on? I've no booter next week. No booter. I've been going to the toy fair with my friend. I might do a little bit of video with actually, because I've never been to one. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure there's a few guys out there that have been to one. I've never been to one, so it'll be quite interesting for me. I'll do a bit of video and see what it comes out like. Maybe show you that. Something different to look at. Okay. Couple of shout outs. A couple of guys. I think these guys have been going a couple of months actually. Looking back at the video history, I could be wrong. 'Cause again, you know, I've been asleep since I've checked this. Let's Talk Retro. Two lads. I think only one of them watches me, and then the other guy was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'll have to check him out." So I again, forget. I don't know the guy's name, so I do apologise. But yeah, go check him out. Something different. One of the guys goes to the car boot. I think that's how he kind of found me. And then the other chap is, I think he's more of an online sort of collector, but I could be wrong. I say I've only watched one or two of their vids, but mainly the one that they sort of said that they mentioned me in. So go over and check them out. All, you know, we've all been there. You will have to start somewhere. So go over if you like what you see, sub them. And talking about new and starting, another chap, Super Quintendo. I think his name's Quentin or Quintin, hence Quintendo. I think it's Quincy. Wasn't that a TV show, medical show? Quincy QC. What? Something like that. Anyway, go and check Super Quintendo out. Just did his first video. Apparently, he said he's been sort of skulking in the background on tubes for about a year. Was it about a year, or was it a year that he sort of said that he sort of set his mind to collecting old stuff? I think it might one or two there. Anyway, he's done his first vid in front of the camera. Fantastic, honestly. It's not easy to do. Any of us that have been there can, you know, tip our hat to him, because it ain't bloody easy, and he did a really good job of it. So, well done, pal. Keep plugging away. I look forward to future vids. So go and check them two out. Let's Talk Retro. I've got them written down here. And Super Quintendo. Right. Ted playing Manchester. What else was I going to discuss? This. Right. I told you last week I'd got another copy of Retro Game come through, and I hadn't read it. It's still in the plastic wrap. You've seen it all. I didn't, unbeknownst to me, Alex from Nintendo Arcade sort of said, "Oh, don't read this load of crap." I thought, "Oh, what's all that about then?" So I did. I flicked through it, and he's in it. And I think they've done him a disservice. I really do. I said this to him. He did a video, and he sort of said, "Oh, I'm in it," and I think he was a bit disappointed with the spread, so to speak. Well, it's not even a spread. It's a one pager. So I mean, Alex has seen this, so please go over and check Alex's channel out. But yeah, there he is. Look at that handsome bastard. Look, his wife must be fucking made up. Yeah, I think that's terrible. Like I said to him, I said, yeah, apparently, again, watch his video, but I'll, what do you call it? Salient points were basically, they said to him, we ran out of space. And I replied to his comment and I said, well, look, here's an example then. They ran out of space, right? Hang on, where is it gone? Weirdly enough, when I was just flicked through it, I was like, really? So look, here we go, ran out of space, but they can do a two-page spread on Enduro Racer on the Master System. There was one, it was a Spectrum game, they did the same thing. So I've not even looked at the rest of it. It's just partly why I've just sort of given up with it a little bit, because it's... Where's it gone? Oh, I don't bloody know. It's a Spectrum game anyway, there's another two-page spread on it. Booty, there you go, look, Booty. Two-page spread, ran out of space. Really, I'm pretty sure you could get Booty and Enduro Racer onto one page. And give, like, say, Alex's stuff, which is rare, you know, this is a collector, this is a normal bloke, this is not... You know, and the AES coverage is absolutely terrible. You know, I just don't read it that much anymore. I think it's gone really downhill. We've got, like I say, a proper collector there who loves his games. So, well, one of only two. I'm sure it's only one of two known sheriff machines, and they get like that much. I think it's fucking. That's what's wrong with that. But anyway, like I say, I'm not sub to them anymore. But Alex, I think that, like I say, doing you a disservice there, pal. They could have made something really special out of that, as you mentioned. So yeah, check out Alex's channel, Nintendo Arcade. If you don't know that channel, then you're missing the trick. He's evolving as well. He's evolving his room, as we all do. We all have to, you know. We have to chop and change. Well, we don't have to chop and change, but if you want to do different stuff, you kind of have to evolve and chop and change, which is what he's doing. So look forward to that. Yeah, you can tell I'm spinning this out, can't you? There's not a massive amount. There's a few nice bits, to be honest. So obviously the boot last week wasn't a great deal, so it transcends that. Obviously, a lot of the sort of credit I get from CEX is just boot affair, really, regurgitated. But I still had some, you know, I've still got some really nice bits. So, remember I bought the Street Fighter 15th anniversary Akuma edition control pad. Well, there are two more. Now the thing is, you don't know what they are. It just sort of says Street Fighter anniversary controller. There was another one that's gone. I didn't have any credit at the time. That's now gone. But you don't know what they are, so I just bought the two. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's a bit of a shame. I'm guessing that's just what happens to it, though. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I think that's just... I think that... Anyway, sorry. Yeah, you don't know which ones you're getting. So there was two up there, and I got them both, and I thought... One of them I could see straight away, yes, I haven't got that. The other one I thought, oh no, I think I've got that one. And I had. So I had got another copy of... Another one of Akuma. Now this one... It's a bit weird because it looks like the cellophane. See, it's bubbling. I think heat's got to it. I don't think it's been in here. I hope not, actually. It might be, you know. But unbeknownst to me, they actually came with like a plastic cover. So the one I've got hasn't got that plastic cover on, so I might do a swap over and keep the nice cover and have a nice one, and then obviously that other one's available. And I've got a Ken one, Ken Masters, and again, unfortunately, that's bubbling up. I don't think it's from being in it. It couldn't have been from being in here because my other one would have done it. Aha, there we go. Bit of a detective work. But I mean, it's still fine, you know. And there you go, like I've got the lithograph, or holographic Ken, I don't know if you can see him moving, punching. Yeah, quite nice. I do like these. And as you can see, fucking steal, I think. £8 for these, absolute bargain. But yeah, I've got a duplicate, so I will be looking out for them. Clearly someone else's as well, that's why that one's gone. Oh. Sticking with peripherals. I don't know what it was. I think I was looking for something else. on the Cube accessories, and I saw this and thought, fuck, I never thought to check that. For 20 quid, I think, something like that. Got myself a Wavebird. Now I was expecting this to turn up without the receiver. I haven't tested it yet, because to be honest, I'm not, I don't know if you can see that. And this is what pisses me off, right? See, there's a little bit of corrosion there, and there's definitely corrosion there. Now I've took in remotes that I've had from a Wii thing. Oh, and start looking at the contacts, and they would never accept that. So I've got to test it. I'm going to test it after I've done this, just to make sure it works. But that's going to piss me right off. I've got the receipt for that. I mean, these things are like fucking hen's teeth. I don't know what it is. I remember I asked a question, why couldn't someone, you know, like a Chinese company, just remanufacture these like a knockoff one? Because I'm sure I've got two of the birds. But I think that was the digital cable. There's some receiver inside the cable. It's not actually. I don't know why no one could remake these, but yeah, they're like fucking hen's teeth. Them receivers. So I got myself a Wavebird anyway, which I thought was quite nice. And then a couple of games, and then we're done. That's it. There's nothing out and about other than what I got from CEX. Couple of titles, and to be fair to the CEX, have come up fucking trumps on these ones again. I noticed Ian picked up Mario Baseball, and of course he had the instructions. He would. I fucking don't get anything like that. But this is fantastic condition. This is Namco Museum, 50th anniversary. Some great titles on there. I don't know. You got your Pac-Mans, Dragon Spirit, Rolling Thunder. My mate Griffo did his video on his cab, Rolling Thunder. This is on the Cube, and I'm pretty sure this was the last one that Big Dunk needed for his to complete his collection. But it isn't. It's brilliant. I mean, can't fault it. Cover, everything's. Cover the case. Excellent condition. Then come to this one. Now, I took an absolute flyer on this. I didn't even sort of check to sort of see what sort of game it was. It turns out it's a shooter. I might put it on after this actually. Another 505 Street game. The sun's gone in. And it's Dragon Blaze. Again in fantastic condition. Honestly, really in good nick. Now I don't know if this is an arcade, like, you know, when they rebrand them, different names. Yeah, you guys have a look. Sure, someone's going to tell me exactly what this is, or that it's shit or whatever. But yeah, Dragon Blaze. To show you the inside one. Who cares? It's all complete. I'm only showing you inside because it's complete, and usually they're not complete. So yeah, a couple of nice PS2 games there, and then one last Cube game. Yes, I've found another Cube game that I needed from CEX. And another one that I don't see on CEX very often, so fucking pound for pound now it's going to appear every bloody week. So for me it's a tricky one to get, and again it's in fucking great condition. It is Superman Shadow of Apocalypse. It is Apocalypse, just spelled differently. I'm pretty sure it's on PS2 as well. I just think I might have. But it is all there. It isn't a heavy manual. So as soon as I had the parcel, as soon as I had the package in my hand, I knew it was complete. Because the fucking manual's huge. Look at that. That's quite a chunky manual for a Cube title. So yeah, down to 33, something like that, I think, Cube titles. Talking to Griffo, this is Twin B Deluxe, Poppin' Twin B Deluxe pack. That's it. Now we're on to Tales of the Boot. I was towards the end. I was struggling, like, because my back was really fucking giving me some jip. The old boot and stomp walk was down to a crawl. It wasn't a great deal there. It wasn't like last week where I missed out on anything. Well, not that I saw anyway. So you can't be all places at once. Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Anything to know? Oh, the old hag bag, she just didn't appear, which is quite good. What else? What else do we know? What else happened? It was big. It was obviously the weather's been quite nice. It was really misty to begin with, but the sun obviously popped out and, you know, squared that away. I don't think there's anything else. I think anything interesting. No. Seen James. He told me a funny story. I'm pretty sure he won't mind me reiterating it here. But I said, well, where were you last week? He went, oh, bloody hell. He went, the wife wanted us to try wanted to go to a different car boot. Which sometimes, you know, is good. It's, you know, mix it up a little bit. I was like, oh, how'd you get on? He went, it was fucking shit. I was like, what? He went, oh, mate, it was fucking shit. And that's why, what happened? Said there was nothing there. I think he said it's smaller as well. Can't pour beer for shit today. Yeah, he said it was. He said no, I weren't happy. Then he told me that he was in the mood with her on the way home. He fell out with her. Because what do you mean you fell out with her? He goes, well, because I was just in a bad mood. And she said, it wasn't my fault, there weren't nothing there. Which is true, it wasn't their fault, but I just thought it was funny. Bollocks, I've spilt that down there now. I'll mop it up in a minute. So yeah, I say it was slim pickings, a few quirky little bits, a few nice little bits, and wow, the only good thing is I've got quite a wedge of CX fodder to fire in to hopefully acquire some more cube titles. That remains to be seen. A couple of oddities. Seen these, a chap was selling them. I think it was his son actually. They showed me them all in this toy box. Anyone's been to the car boot will know what I'm on about. When you get the kids that you sort of say, oh, how much, you know, these are figures, little figures. How much are little figures? And they start showing the figures, but then they start playing with the figures. And then you feel bad because you're like, are they for sale? But these were his dad's anyway. But he started showing me all his other toys in his selling line, started playing with them. Which was quite cool. But I got me two for £1.50p each, 2 Halo figures. You know, quite cool. This guy's still got his gun. This guy's missing. I'm assuming they had all bits and stuff on them. 2 Halo figures, quite weighty actually. I was surprised. There was another one, but he was missing his hand, so he had to go to the second-hand shop. Get the coat. Yeah, quite cool. I mean, Halo's not really my, you know, sort of style of game really, but they're quite cool little figures actually. I do quite like them. So yeah, £1. This for £1. This was a great little buy. This was. I saw this on the top, and I said to the lady, I said, "Oh, how much is that? How much is this?" She was like, "Oh, I don't know, £4 and about £4 and a chap was there." And I was like, sort of not a bit like, ooh. And he went, "No, what bloody £4?" He goes, "You can have it for £1. I want to get rid of it." So I was like, "Yeah, I like your style." So, and she was trying to show me on the table, but for some reason it didn't work. And it fell on the floor. It was dirty, and I sort of said, "Well, look, can't charge £4 now. It's damaged goods." So we had a bit of a laugh and a giggle. Anyway, got it for £1. Fucking bargain. It's all these hover things. I think someone showed these. Was it Retro Dave? Mario Kart 8, and it can obviously it's meant to be the anti-grav car. We got it on the floor or the wall. But yeah, on the ceiling or whatever. It's got a little charge port in it as well. This charges the car, she's shown me. Not there. But yeah, quite cool actually. Quite a nifty little. There's not much to that obviously because it's got a float, but there you go, for £1. What are you going to do? Because we're chasing the dog with that. Well, the dogs. I did tell you I got another dog, didn't I? Did I tell you we got another dog? I can't remember now, but we've got another dog. He's 4 months old. We've had him obviously for about 4 months. Probably should have mentioned that. Yeah, Bailey. Molly and Bailey, both Cocker Spaniels. He's like a lemon colour boy. Completely different character. Completely different to Molly. Anyway, don't need to know about that. Right, a few other bits. This is a great little find. Walking on with James, and I just seen this in a box. He walked past and I just went, sort of come behind him and went straight in the box. He looked round like, what are you doing? And the woman wanted 50p, and I had 40. I goes, I've got 40p in change or a £10 note. So I'll just give us 40p. Don't tell the husband. I've tried it, works. Put batteries in it, works. And it is a Tiger Sonic little handheld jobby in great condition. Just needs a little bit of wipe out. There's the odd little dink, just like there. That can little bit of alcohol come out. You know, bring that out. The battery compartment was a little bit grubby, not massively, but that is all come up spicco and spanno. Oh, talking of, and I'm pretty sure you won't mind me mentioning it. Talking about games and stuff. Remember I mentioned last week a friend of mine who's into his vintage gaming stuff. Tom's name is. He actually, yeah. I don't advertise that I do YouTube. It's not that I don't want to have a fucking T-shirt on with my name or anything like that. I mean, he messaged me. He goes, "Oh, I found you." Somehow, whatever it is, I don't know how these people search for it, but he goes, "Oh, I found your channel." And he watched a video about the game things, and I told you he got the Tomy driving game, and it was like a Space Invaders one. Well, anyway, he sort of basically said, look, there's a few issues with them. I watched your channel, obviously. Well, he knew I was into gaming and stuff anyway, but he goes, look, you know, I'm happy if you want to have them for what I pay for them, which is a tenner, then you're more than welcome. So, yes, I said to him, yeah, I'll take them off your pal, maybe get them next week, I think. This week, I think he'd been out in the lash watching the boxing. But yeah, so I should be able to get, hopefully at some point I'll get them and I can show them. Because for what I've seen, obviously I didn't see the actual units because Tom bought them. But the boxes and that look absolutely really good condition. Well, you've seen the tennis one I got. So I may be able to fix them. If not, they look nice on the shelf as display pieces nonetheless. So, thanks for that, Tom. Old pal, old buddy, old Ben. Right, this is quite funny. Actually, I'll do this one first. For a quid, do you know what? I wasn't even sure about if I had this or not, but I thought for £1, fuck it. And I say it'd been slim pickings. Not that I'd go and pick any old tat up. I thought for a quid, it's got to be worth a risk. I just noticed that. If I have got it, I could trade CX and I can make 40p on it. So not the, you know, I'm not in minus anyway. It's Call of Duty World at War on the Wii. Bizarrely, it looks like someone's cut out a bit of the corner of the plastic there, you can't see it. I've got all the stuff there, it's all complete and whatever. So, yeah, it's just a random one. Apparently the guy said he did have some more, but they'd all gone. Which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. Right, this one anyway. Your house clearance type people. He seemed to recognise me. I didn't recognise him because when I was sort of asking him, like trying to buy these things, he went, "Oh, you got a stall then?" I was like, "No, because I've got like a bag, you know." Like, no. He went, "Oh, I'm sure I've seen you here last week." I said, "Yeah, well, yeah, because I've come here to buy old games, sort of thing." I said, "Well, I was here, but my mate had a stall, you know. He was standing. Was he standing last week? No, the week before, whatever." I said, "No, I don't, you know, buy and sell. I just tend to buy stuff really." Anyway, the story goes that house clearances, box of shit on the floor, big boxes of shit, and bizarrely, it was, I don't know what attracted to me. It wasn't that I could see any gaming stuff in it. It was something else, and I can't think what it is. I can't think what it is now. And I went over to the box and literally opened the sort of lid, and there was 2 PlayStations in there, OG PlayStations. So I started looking in underneath them. There was nothing there. And I said to the guy, "Oh, you ain't got any games for this, have you?" And he went, "Yeah, I have. Got loads." I was like, "Oh, fucking yes, jackpot." And he goes to this other sort of container, pulls out like a rucksack, big fucking, like, you know, backpack rucksack thing, unzips and coils it. Goes, pick it, some fucking some games there, and he hands me 2 games. I can't remember what they were. They weren't anything special. And he went, they're the only 2 that got boxes. I was like, "Oh no." I've got what, and the rest are loose. I goes, "Oh, what, rattling around?" He went, "Yeah." And I thought, okay, there might be something still in there. And I looked in the bag, they're all fucking copies. I was like, "Oh, right, so these are chipped then." They didn't even know they were chipped, by the way. He's like, "Yeah." So okay, I said, "They're no good to me." Like, and then that was the younger lad, and then the older boy. Because I said, like, "We ain't got anything else, have you?" And the young lad's like, no. Fucking donuts after youth today. And I don't know if it's the dad, I don't know. But what about all that stuff we got from Liverpool, from Merseyside? So clearly they're all over the fucking place doing this. He's like, what's that then? They're in the crate. They're in like a crate. Loads of PlayStation 2s, jam packed full of them. I'm thinking, oh come on, you can't be lightning can't strike twice, can it? So he goes into the van and he goes, yeah, they are, I got them. And he puts it down, and initially it was just like DVDs on top. I was like, oh, they're all DVDs. He went, no. And he was he had a bit of patter to him, like, you know. And he's like, yeah, I want a job lot, I want a job lot. I was like, fucking hell. Here we go, like fucking Buzz and Sing Stars. So we moved these, what do you call it? A few DVDs out of the way. To be fair, there was maybe about 25 PlayStation 2 games. And there's a couple that I could see straight away, and a couple of PS1 titles, which I managed to grab. And he's like, oh, I want a job lot. And, oh, fucking hell. So I looked through it, and let's say it ends up being 3 games. So look, what you do with 3 games? He went £6, so obviously he's charging £2 a game. So we do 5. He said, yeah. So for £5, I've got me The Walking Dead Survival Instincts. Obviously I've got this, I've got it on the Wii. I have got it on the Wii, haven't I? Yes, I have. It is here. So that is fodder, unless someone's interested in it. I did check these, and yeah, there's a few scuffs on it. It'll probably play. CX will take it anyway. I mean, there's obviously not. You don't really get, man. You get a bit of paper, don't you? So got that, and then these two here. We've got Crash Bash. No manual though, but he's black label, which is quite nice. And then this was just like a single disc, and I pulled it out and I was like, and he went, ooh, Spyro. So he kind of like knew a little bit, you know. But I think I've got a case for this. The thing with these black label discs, they're either absolutely mint, like no one's played them, or they've all got nicks on them. I'm pretty sure that'll play. It is quite sort of played with condition. But yeah, so that was a £5. But when I went past the second round, there was a woman sort of looking at some games and went, yeah, we've got these PlayStation 2s, they're chip, they play all these copied games. And I looked at it and laughed. And the woman was a bit like, ooh. I said, yeah, but don't tell the police. And I think he thought that I'd nobbled his sale. And he was like, oh, they'll be alright by now. I said, yeah, no one's going to come and like throw you in jail. He's a good lad, he's a nice bloke, the dad or whatever it was. I thought I might hit the jackpot here. It was alright, there's one game, I only picked one game up at the end anyway. Young lad with his family. Obviously he was selling his stuff and his sister was selling her stuff, that kind of setup that they had. So I said to the mum, oh, have you got any games? And she called him over, I can't remember his name now. Chris or Joseph or whatever, I don't know. And he was, he was really happy. He had all the labels on the games and stuff like that. So he had lots of some Wii stuff. There's nothing there for me. I think James had a quick look in there. But he had some 360 stuff, and then the 360 stuff was cheaper than the Wii, because he had like old Xbox games, £1 each. Again, nothing great that I wanted to set for the scene. This one straight away from mapping that fucker. So for £1, got me Lego Batman 2. It is got some scratches to it, but I think if I can get most of them out, and CX will have this, and they'll buff. Yes, it's not too bad. It just needs a bit of a clean. Yeah, so there's a bit of CX fodder. I think it's about £8. Again, it just goes towards, niche PS2, hopefully Cube. But I do tend to have a bit of an issue with CX credits. It burns a fucking hole in my pocket too quickly. It's terrible, because every time I've got something, there's always something there I think, oh, I love that. There was 2 things on there last night that I kind of ummed and ahed about, and I think they've gone now. So I always think to myself, right, the next credit I'm going to get, I was going to sit on it and just buy Cube stuff, and it never happens. But What are you gonna do? Right, the last ones. Yep, that's it. That is the last of Us. This is quite odd actually, because this was a sort of backtrack over a couple of rows from where the sort of new people coming in, and I just thought I'd just have a wander because there wasn't much doing, and I'm glad I bloody did. And there's a table there, husband and wife, and I sort of had some games on there, like 360 titles, and it wasn't one of these stores that it's like ragtag. I don't know if that makes sense. It was well presented, didn't have lots of stuff. It wasn't like mad busy, like they just emptied the garage or anything like that. And I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, they're going to want top dollar here. Those at Boot will know what I'm on about. They have them certain stalls that they have very little, but it's all fucking priced literally at the top end. And there were a few games on there that I just literally scanned over like that. So how much are the games? And she went, oh, and he went, Sheila, how much are the games? £2 each. I was like, fucking bam, 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 bam. 360 titles, so I left Borderlands. Well, there's 2 others. I left 2 others, or 3 others. Shit, there might have been only 2 others. Oh, that was it. Some other sort of RPG type game. I wasn't sure about it. I can't think. These are what I've got. I didn't even haggle. I just give it 10 quid. I've got 5 games. I did all right actually. Bizarrely, actually, I thought that this series was worth more, and I'll show you that towards the end. So the other one that I missed out was I think in similar vein to this, and I can't think of the life of me what it's called. Anyway, check out CEX. There's 2 versions of this. There's the sort of first name, which you don't get much for, and this second one, which kind of I think doubles my money or something. That's about 5 quid trading. Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. Or Dark Horizon. It's not Horizon. Could it be Horizon? Dark Arisen. They're all, I did sort of skim the discs and they're all in great condition. The one I was going to sort of chat to her a bit, because my son's got loads of them. I was like, oh, yeah. So there's that one. This is one I took a bit of a flyer on. I weren't sure. I think this is 4 quid trading. Bit cheeky though, because to be fair to CX, most of the time, say if they give you 4 quid credit, they're selling it for about 8 quid. This one, they're selling it for fucking 12 quid. So, I do kind of when I get games like that that's still kind of viable, it's always worth just thinking to yourself, well, am I better off just selling it myself? If it's in mint condition and stuff, it does beg the question. I mean, some stuff like that one there, that's CX fodder all day, because it's worth it, because it's got a few dinks and it's not perfect. Let them fucking deal with it. When they're sort of slightly better nick, it'll play the game. Right. It's a shame that these weren't PS3 titles, because these would have been kept. For sure, for definite. Oh, got a receipt in it. Is that right, got a receipt in it. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Hang on. Oh, no. Hang on, I've been done here. That doesn't bode well when it says that. I'm surprised if that's the case. Oh no! I said that I didn't think it was the case. You don't know what I'm talking about. Do it, you twat. Show them what it is. Diablo 3. Reaper of Souls, Ultimate Evil Edition. Alright? What's just pissed me off, because which one was it? Dragon's Dogma was 2 discs, but if you look at this, I'll show you. says disc 1, but just really faintly it says of 1. Why do disc 1 of 1? Just don't put disc 1 on it. Unless there's more than one disc, you don't need to put it on. And I was just checking the back in case it said how many discs there were, and I just thought I'd been done. I thought, fucking, obviously like an installation disc, and there's a game disc, and the guys left the game disc in the Xbox, but turns out not. That's a great buy, actually, for that. Right. Last two, and that's it, we're done. Grabbed these because I do have one of these. I think it's the first one on the PS3. I thought, I know that they're, you know, well-regarded games, and it's at £2 each. I'm gonna grab them. Turns out again, CX, both of these I think's £5 store credit, which I was surprised at. And I checked the PS3 one, so I think it's £5 store credit, and he's selling for £8. Which, again, like I said, you know, going back to Need for Speed, that's completely out of whack. You know, when you sort of think of it, okay, these are mint condition. If it's on the sale, I'm going to sell them for £8, or I can get £5 store credit. Without, you know, £3 without all the hassle and all the bullshit. It kind of that when it sort of siddles itself towards more just giving to CEX. And I was surprised actually because I thought there was, especially the second one, I thought the second one was worth more money. Anyway, talk about Dark Souls. Dark Souls. I mean, so they're really good condition. So they're fixing there. I'm pretty sure I got that from Game, and I got Dark Souls 2. So this is the one that I'm kind of missing on the PS3, and I was just so surprised that CX just give you the same. And I think they both sell for £8 as well. But great condition. You know, I might just bundle the pair together. Dark Souls 1 and 2, you know. Because Diablo 3, I did get that on the PS3, didn't I? He says. I'm sure I did. It'd be nice to have that, the Ultimate Evil Edition. That's it! We are done. You can go. I say there'll be no booter next week. There will be, hopefully, maybe a Toy Fair video for those that might want to watch it. I'll probably get loads of fucking hate off that. That's it. Take it easy, YouTube. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.